this is Erin from ePapere. That's E-P-A-P-E-R-E on Etsy. And today I am doing a flip through of my Autumn is in the Air digital kit. This comes in two parts. There is the paper kit that's 16 pages, and then there's also a 6-page ephemera add-on pack. I'm going to do the flip through of the entire collection today in one video, so you'll get to see everything. The crux of this theme is, you know, certainly all of the fall elements, the colored leaves and the beautiful fall florals and things like that. I've used a lot of vintage graphics as well. I've added also some of my mandala work. Most of the illustration in this all of the fall elements and of the mandalas are my own original illustrations, of course, along with the vintage. Just get started. Again, there's 16 pages in the paper kit. I'm going to go through those first, and then towards the end I'll show you what's in the ephemera pack. So this is the first page. It comes across a little bit steampunky because I put in you know, a lot of hot air balloons and things like that. It's a little bit grungier in terms of you know, the color palette and things like that, but I just thought this was kind of cute. All of these hot air balloons and blimps and other air machines floating through the air in and amongst the fall leaves, and it's just kind of, it's fun. It is fun. So there's a blue one, and then I also did one that was just all in the sepia tone as well, for those that like. All right, next page. So this one is you know, again, I've got the fall elements with the mandala. I've got, you can just kind of see some hot air balloons. I've added some wildlife elements in here. It's on a kind of a grungy, almost wood floor, painted porch look. But I just thought it, you know, turned out really nice. The palette here are, you know, of course, those fall colors, but I'm pulling in some blues also, some lighter blues, some icy, frosty looks, and also some navy. So just some really beautiful, rich colors in this particular case, but my house is always so gosh darn loud. It's hard to shoot in there with good lighting. So here is the next page. Again, we've got kind of some grungy, they're faded, you know, looks like it may be a wood sign, but this is kind of a ephemera background page, if you will. So this is made mostly up of a lot of advertisements and things like that I've overlaid on a kind of a grungy sky blue background. This one pulls in the oranges. I've got a row of houses in the background, and a sunshine. There's also kind of like a night and day theme element going through this set. So I thought that one was a good background page, perhaps. Here is one of our writing blanks here. I pulled in some William Morris to this one as well. So we've got some William Morris print in the background, and I used that also in the borders. Here's some of my original illustrations we've done. But yes, this one is exactly symmetrical, 2 writing blanks, no lines, so you could do whatever you want with that one. Also would make maybe a great background for tags or whatever. This one is definitely a more free-form writing page. There's a bit of kind of text in the background. It's grungy. I've pulled in some more of like the purples and taupes from the color palette into here, and I put writing lines on this one. They run horizontally again, so if you fold this for a signature, it'll run the right way. This one I think is great for a center signature page again. This one again, kind of like a grungy, almost porch planking, flooring in the background, peeling paint, crackled, with a newsprint over it. I've got the moon, kind of a moon face glowing on a hot air balloon with some fall leaves and a row of houses. This looks like it's a paper collage over some newsprint, and those just gorgeous fall florals in the background. Here we've got another half and half composition. This is more of a neutral background, but we've got some scrapey paint on it. This is a lady who is, you know, sitting on a mandala. She's got some wildlife around her. Again, this is kind of fantasy based. So we've got a turtle and a dragonfly and a butterfly, and she's got some beautiful fall print on her dress and silhouette and that gorgeous mandala, and she's reading a book. And across the way we've got that mandala showing up in the background again, and we've got a couple of beautiful hot air balloons, and I put a dragonfly over this one just to kind of repeat that theme. Here we see some William Morris come back into the picture. I love to mix and match. If you know me and you know my style, you know I love my mixing and my matching, and I encourage you to mix and match kits from other artists together when you use mine as well. But here we've got a lady. She's kind of in the brush. She's looking up. Fall is in the air, so she's watching the air. We've got a second beautiful mandala type of print that kind of echoes that leafy theme, and is bringing in some more of that richer orangey purple, brown, blue look. And so I've repeated that kind of up in this corner just to kind of complete our busy page pattern. I'm trying to get to where I include at least one in every kit now that's going to be a pattern that you can use for collaging, for backgrounds, for, you know, smaller tags, for clusters, for snippets, for, you know, whatever you want to use it for. So this one is featuring all of the beautiful florals and berries and leaves and acorns that I created for this kit. And I've put it, combined it with a brown mothy butterfly for this particular is a large print of mandala number 1. This is not to full color. I've printed it, I mean, this is the way it'll print out, but I've added some frostiness over this one. So this is kind of more my, you know, a little bit the frosty side of fall. It's getting crisper in the air. If you live in a climate like I do, where we start getting colder during this time of year. So this particular mandala features a wheat and a sunshine and fall leaves type of motif. Utilizes a lot of orange, reds, blues, and purples on this one, but I think this is going to make a beautiful, possibly a cover. This would make beautiful tags. This will make beautiful pockets. All sorts of things. It'll make a great background for you to put your own features on top of it. So I'm excited to see what you guys do with these. This is another pattern page. This again features the second mandala type of graphic that I did for this set. This was more my nighttime take on it. So these are layered in. You'll actually see in the background I've layered them. There's misty blues and misty purples and foggy kind of effects on this page. So this is kind of more of my nighttime take to those leaves in the air. It would go nicely with really any fall kit. One is more of a neutral page. This one I've done kind of like almost like a bleached out, weathered wood floor porch. But you can see very faintly in the background, there's the outline of that mandala that's making its appearance again to kind of just tie the theme all together. But it's a nice neutral background to print on the opposite side of the pages or for backs of tags or whatever. And then the final, this is a William Morris that I pulled in and just decided to give you a full page of it because it's gorgeous. Don't we all love our William Morris prints, right? And then it spoke so well with the color palette and everything. And I thought it was a great way to kind of just keep that theme repeating throughout. So there is that as well. Okay, so that's the paper pack, the ephemera pack. There are 6 pages to this. First page includes 2 corner pockets. We have blank William Morris print over here for you to decorate as you will. This one I have done a little bit of decorating for you with some mandala, with some fall florals, and a happy little squirrel. My homage to Bob Ross there, happy little squirrel. Hello, Peapod. Here I've got another hot air balloon, which I've done with some kind of almost a sunsetty fall palette, and really kind of played on that sepia tone. I've got some cards with some dictionary definitions: adventure, autumn, bouquet, foliage, and some postage stamps featuring the original illustrations. You're not going to find these anywhere else. So these are my sunflowers and my leaves and my coneflowers, and oh, I've got a bee who's interested in this. So that tells you how nice these colors are. And the acorn and oak leaves, and then we've got some flowers and mandalas on some 1-inch circles, just for some quick and easy little accents for some pages. So here's page 1. I'm gonna do these 2 pages kind of together. So these 2 pages, I've given you tons of fussy cuts. If it was something that I designed for this kit, I've given it to you in a fussy cut. I've given you bouquets in 2 to 3 different sizes. I've given you mandalas in 2 to 3 different sizes. I have given you flowers backwards, forwards in 2 to 3 different sizes. And I have given you all of the leaves and corn and berries and acorns. So this alone, I think, is probably worth the ephemera pack, because if you were doing any sort of fall journal, I think these are going to go really nicely and be some really nice fussies for you. So keep that in mind. All right, next page, you've got the 3 large tags and a belly band. I kept, this one I gave us our image, our aeroscope guy with a William Morris background. I've given us our mandala with our hawk with a ephemera background that's been crackled, and I've given us our sky blue with the floral pattern. Our belly band is just a nice neutral blue background, and I've kept the leaves neutral. This is so that you can add your own fussies on top of this and create your own decoration or your own embellishments on top of this, or use it for whatever. But I kept it a little bit on the plain side on purpose so that you guys have plenty of room for your own creativity. This is kind of a 4, I would say these are medium height tags, but kind of extra wide. But I think this is going to be a great size for those corner pockets, and possibly within some envelopes, or maybe stacking a couple, maybe in a Tim Holtz kind of multi, one of the multi-slot things. So I think those will work nicely. So we've got William Morris. I've turned this one peach, and we've got this William Morris, and I've got that beautiful blue mandala, and we've got the fall florals over there. So enjoy those. And the final page of ephemera, we've got a large envelope. This one again is featuring the William Morris print, more of that ephemera page background. Again, I'm leaving stuff a little bit on the plain side for you guys here, so that you can decorate yourself and make it creative. Use those fussies and your own embellishments. But I did give you 2 cards that are specifically designed to fit this envelope. One is got the fall floral, one has got that row of houses and just some antique writing on it. So hopefully you enjoy those too. So, all right, guys, that is Autumn is in the Air. And again, you can buy these, the paper kit and the ephemera pack, both on my shop on Etsy, EPAPERE on Etsy. And thanks again for watching.